Hello, this is Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony here with another MOC that is quite a different route of what I usually go by. This is a MOC on Banjo and Kazooie! Yep, Banjo and Kazooie. That's right, that's what this is. Yep. Ow! Sorry, hit my hand. I wish that wouldn't happen. Anyway, I was just looking over some of my old MOCs and kind of thought, what new thing could I make using those parts? And I thought, well, you know, since I spray painted a Stringer 3.0 helmet brown long while back, how about I use that to create a banjo? And then, well, use Furno's 3.0 series helmet for Kazooie's head. So that's what I got right here. So it's basically a Banjo and Kazooie in Bionicle or Hero Factory form or character and creature building system form, however you want to look at it. This is pretty much, oh, wait, that was supposed to happen. Stick to the script. Oh wait, there isn't a script. I'm just making this up as I go. Okay, so anyway, so basically, I just, once again, reusing parts from old MOCs that I've had, decided to take apart, and this is what I got now. So what I did was, well, first of all, I just needed to come up with, an overall design for Banjo using the parts that I had, rather than just buying parts that I needed off of Bricklink, kind of just relying on things that I have instead of relying on things that I don't have yet. So just use what I already have rather than just buying other things, buying new parts to just create something. Just try to come up with something that you've already got. And that's what I did here. So the clawed feet, I probably could have used the tan Toa feet from the old Bionicle series, the original generation of Bionicle, and probably could have used either the tan Glatorian hands or the updated character and creature building system tan hands that comes with, was it Grievous from the Ultra Build Star Wars series? What I'm talking about is the big tan robot with the 4 arms. Was it Grievous? I have no idea. I'm not a Star Wars expert. So I just went with the tan claws. The dark tan claws right there. Probably could have done lighter, but this is what I had. And of course, I went with the shortest bone pieces in the reddish-brown color for the arms and the legs. So he's not very tall anyway. So he's kind of very short. Now here is Ruckus from the last video that I did. And this is, well, I'm not quite sure if this is exactly how tall Banjo and Kazooie would be compared to a Hero from Hero Factory. I would pretty much predict that, well, I know that the different LEGO lines like to scale their figures at different heights, so they're not trying to keep their heights consistent compared to action figures from other series that use the same building system, or even heights that are accurate to older or newer sets. You know, kind of like how Bionicle in the old days always went bigger as the years went by. I mean, there were the small Mictorin in 2001, then over in 2009 with the Agori sets, they got a lot bigger. So it's kind of like a whole evolution just went by. So, and I would personally think that if a real life human was in the presence of a Hero Factory hero, I would probably say that they would be about the height of the heroes during the Breakout series, the tallest heroes. Even though in the the Invasion from Below series, the Hero Factory minifigures that were released there were actually a lot taller than the normal people minifigures. Though I'm gonna pretty much say that that's just a result of the hero action figures just taking a larger scale, and I really do not think that they would be that tall compared to a real-life person. But I don't know, since Hero Factory is, well, fictional, it's just quite hard to determine how tall they would be in real life. And I would probably... Well, I guess I could say that Banjo's height would be exactly the appropriate height for compared to the hero that I just showed. Now I also know what you are thinking. How come I used an armor piece and attached it to the eagle mask instead of using the yellow yellow 2.0 series hero head? Well, I don't have one in the parts bin at the moment, so I just went with what I had, and it looks pretty good. And I know you probably could say, well, you could just take apart a MOC that you have that does have the yellow head. I don't want to take apart any of the MOCs that I have that has the yellow head just for this, because I like all of them, alright? So, I'm just gonna go with that. That's it. Okay, so, anyway, the blue armor pieces on Banjo's shoulders are supposed to represent the backpack wraps. You know, the strips that hold Banjo's backpack to his back. And then with Kazooie here on the back, I did add the feet. That was a last minute thing. I had to, well, after using the trans blue armor pieces on Banjo's shoulders, the only piece of the only armor piece left in the C.C.B.S. series was the trans blue main body piece from Stringer in the Breakout series. And that was just too big, so I went with the blue Karapar armor piece, and that's pretty much how it works out. I actually did all sorts of different possibilities for Kazooie's wings, like having them use actual bone pieces and red armor pieces, but then if I use those red armor pieces, I know there's one on the neck, but hey, the other ones that I had, I just decided not to use for this. Those pieces actually went to Ruckus when I decided not to use them here. And then I decided, well, maybe I could actually use those sword pieces for the wings, but no, those they just did not look right. Another possibility probably could have been to use the red weapon piece that Ruckus has, but I only had one of those with me anyway, so the final result was these pieces right here, and they actually do look like wings, and they can be folded over. And then, well, I guess you could actually detach, like that, let me get that piece here. Like just detach, or actually you could, yeah, that works out better. Yeah, right there. You could, like, detach Kazooie from the back. She still has the backpack on, alright? So just get over that. Kind of like maybe, this is gonna be kind of a silly thing. Like maybe Kazooie was just getting tired, and one day she got bored, and she just decided to fly off, and she ripped the backpack from Banjo's back, but he still has the strips on the backpack, and technically the back of the backpack too. And what's left is a big hole in the backpack. So yeah, good going, Kazooie. Let's put these back together. Oh. Alright, there we go. And turn Kazooie's neck back around. The mask came off again. Okay, here we go. There we go. So, that is about it for this one. Oh, and one more thing. I'm bet people are going to kind of complain by the fact that there's no tan. Stop falling backwards! You're not supposed to fall backwards! Alright? So stay up. I'm actually turning Kazooie's feet around, because, you know, they were kind of backwards compared to what you saw before. I'll fold them in, like that. So, alright, so, yeah. As I was saying, I know that there is no tan on Banjo's torso, but I can't do anything about it. There are no armor pieces to just attach onto here that are tan that would work. And I know that people are gonna say, well, there's no upper parts to Banjo's Banjo's shorts. I mean, you just have the leg pieces right here. Well, when they released the superheroes sets, there was just nothing you could do about it. You could just add on these pieces right here, and those would do for the pants. That was about it. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video.